Hi, welcome to Centerville Reports Today. I'm Maureen Russell Hodson. Centerville-Washington History has a tasty event upcoming, and here to tell us more is the Executive Director, Vickie Bondi. Hi, Vickie.
Hi, Maureen.
This is exciting. This is what, the fourth year for a Taste of Centerville?
The fourth year.
A Sense of Taste?
A Sense of Taste, and we're very excited as well.
So tell us how this whole thing started.
Well, unfortunately, 5 years ago or so, due to state laws and taxes, our funding was cut just a little bit. So we had to come up with a way to raise some more money for the society. And I don't know.
Wow, what a great fundraiser this is.
So just a group of us, sat down, started thinking of ways, and this was what we came up with. Try to bring in some restaurants and have them promote themselves and hand out their food and sell tickets, and people get to eat as much as they want, and we benefit from the sales of the tickets.
Well, it's called A Sense of Taste, and it is on Thursday, September 7th. Mm-hmm. It's at Benham's Grove, and it starts at 5 o'clock.
Yes.
And what's different from this maybe tasting event for some others is that you really do get a lot of food, right?
Yes, you do. You get a lot, and that's the one thing we try to promote all the time when we call it a taste. I think people have flashbacks of the taste of Kettering or taste of Greene County or whatever, long lines and little pieces of food to eat, and this is totally different.
What's limited number of tickets are sold, right?
We only have 250 tickets, and we have seating for everyone.
And I have to say this, not to put the fear into anyone, but tickets really sell fast and it sells out.
Yes.
And you cannot purchase tickets at the event.
No, you purchase them ahead of time. You can purchase them online at our website. You can purchase them at the Walton House Museum, and you can purchase them by calling us and charging them, and then you can pick your tickets up that evening.
And tickets are $30, and you're really going to taste from, how many restaurants do you have signed up?
18.
18, so wow.
Yes.
And a nice variety of restaurants as well. Give us an idea of who we could see.
Well, we have Cheddar's, which is a good one.
And new to the Centerville
area. And Cheddar's comes, and they actually are bringing barbecue ribs, and they grill the ribs there, so they're nice and hot.
Oh, nice.
And it's not a piece of a rib, it's a whole rib. So we have Cheddar's. This year we have Old Bag of Nails. And
another new restaurant over at Cross Point.
Another new restaurant, and they're serving crab cakes and clam chowder.
Oh my goodness!
So we're excited about that.
So that's your entree right there. That's a nice meal.
We have Frickers, and I guess maybe I shouldn't say this, but the gentleman did seem to like the girls from Frickers last year. So just to throw that out there a little bit. But we did have the girls last year from Frickers serving, and that was enjoyable for everyone.
Was that chicken wings or?
They had chicken wings and skimpy outfits. Let's put it that way.
and we're showing right now, Vickie, just an idea of what it looks like. But really, as you said, there is seating for everyone.
Yes.
You're going to be in the large tent over at Benham's Grove.
Yes.
So you don't have to worry about not having a place to sit down and eat.
And it's nice. Tablecloths on the tables, centerpieces that are being donated by Centerville florists, candles on the tables. So it's more of a sit-down dinner almost, and then we have desserts from Bellbrook Chocolates and Graters. Melting Pot will be there dipping fresh strawberries in melted chocolate. So it's quite an evening.
Yeah, it sounds so nice. And you also have music. So it really is like a night out, right?
It is. We have live music. We'll have Eddie, the saxophone player, will be there this year playing music, and he plays everything from jazz to Dixie. So we'll have him. And then we have a cash bar. So eat, drink, and be merry.
And again, it's all in support of Centerville-Washington History. And we talked about your funding being cut.
Yes, yes.
But really, this is a great way that you can come and support the Historical Society, Centerville-Washington History, and also have a great dinner as well. And you can also learn more about all of the events that you all have.
Yes, yes. We will have information there on our upcoming programs. Our program series will start back again in October. We have monthly programs at Rec West, and our youth programs. It's School has started, so our kids are going to start coming back, and this money goes towards our education programs and just keeping our museums open.
Yeah, and let's review for folks who may forget, but there are 3 museums.
We have
four sites, right?
We have 4 sites. We have 3 museums: Walton House Museum on Franklin, Asheville Wright Museum on North Main, along with our one-room schoolhouse museum on North Main, and they're easy to find. They're right next door to Graders.
Right. And
so not a problem.
You drive past them every day.
Every
right?
single day. And then we have the Nut Cottage, which is our research center, and it's on Main Street right next to Metropolitan Cleaners, right across the street from Route Song Funeral Home.
And the exhibit that you have going on right now
is Washington Township Fire Department. And that's been there all year and will stay till the end of the year. We're leaving it up so that the school kids can see that since school tours are starting back. And it's been a very popular exhibit.
Right, and I know I've talked with Scott Henry from the fire department. He was really pleased that
yes.
That's going to be showcased for so long.
Right.
If a group wanted to come through and see, because I know your hours, give us your hours, but you can also make an appointment to come,
Absolutely.
right?
We're open Tuesday through Friday from 12 to 4 at all locations. But if you have a group, and I mean, if it's 4 people, we will gladly set up a time and bring you through our museums. You can call 291-2223 or 433-0123. When we will accommodate you, because that's what we're here for, to educate people and show them the history of Centerville and Washington Township.
And your website is still relatively new as well.
Yes, we have a new website,
good.
And we've changed it a lot, and you can go on there and find out a lot of information about the area, and hopefully it'll pique your interest enough that you're going to want to come to the museums and see even more.
And you can always learn more too by just coming to this event.
Exactly.
As we said, limited number of tickets. They are $30, and
Yes.
you can get them at Walton House.
Walton House, or on the website through PayPal, or you can call us and charge them over the phone if you would like to do that, and then pick them up that evening at the event.
So once you're there, Vickie, at Benham's Grove, do you get in line? Do you get a number? How do you
You will come in.
make sure you get your food? I'm sure that's what people really want to know. How do I get up there and get my grub?
You will come in. It's all set up. The restaurants are all around the perimeter of the Big Ten at Benham's, and then you just, your silverware is on the table, your napkins are on the table, and you just go and eat. And you just go whichever direction you would like to head.
Okay, so it's kind of stations around,
And there are never any lines, so you're not waiting in line for anything. So if you say, well, I'm going to go have dessert first, and then I'm going to come back and have this, it's entirely up to you. You do what you want. But there's never a line to wait for food.
And as you said, there's also a cash bar as well.
A cash bar with beer and wine and soda and water.
And any other activities happening during the night?
Well, I have to say my husband, Phil, the popcorn guy, is going to be there, and everybody, he can't pop the corn fast enough. I don't know what it is. Well, I don't know what he puts in that popcorn, but everybody loves the popcorn.
There he is. We showed him earlier. But
everybody loves the popcorn, so popcorn
there's entertainment,
Phil.
But there's also popcorn Phil.
Yes,
right?
So you've got Phil popping corn, and you're drinking beer, and we have the new pretzel factory will be there.
Oh, great.
So they're coming as well. So we figure, pretzels, popcorn, little beer.
Nice.
Fun evening, fun time. We do have a 50-50 raffle that goes on. And we have added something new this year. We're going to have a local artist that will be there displaying their artwork, Cecilia Brindle.
Okay.
And
she's actually the featured artist at the police department.
Yes,
right
we
now.
found that out after we talked with her. So we just thought that would add something nice, and it also is helping another community member with what they do. So we have added that this year.
Wow, it's really an evening of the arts,
It
isn't
is,
it? I mean,
it is.
You can taste a little bit of food, have some great music, view some beautiful artwork, and help out the Historical Society. And we've got a list there of all of the restaurants, and wow, that's really incredible. Angel's Food, that's cakes and goodies, right? I'm looking at some ones that maybe we didn't mention before.
And last year she brought, the little mini cupcakes, and she must have had, I don't know, 10 different kinds, and I mean, take one of each.
Nice.
Most people say they get full before they can try everything, and then they're disappointed that they didn't get to try someone else's food. So,
Well, you have Dunkin' Donuts, Old Bag of Nails. We talked about City Barbecue, of course, Popcorn Phil, Max Tavern. That
Yes.
was on last year too, right?
Yes. Bill's Donuts come. Dunkin' Donuts bring coffee.
Okay.
They bring their coffee, and then Bill's Donuts comes, and Lisa brings not necessarily donuts, but she brings tarts and other pastries and things like that. And of course, we appreciate them greatly. We know how much work they do for our community, so they're great people. But right away, everybody's like, they got their donuts here, you know.
Well, it sounds like no one's going to leave hungry.
If they do, it's their fault. Let's put it that way.
Again, you can get tickets at Walton House Museum, or you can call 433-0123.
Yes.
Or 291-2223.
Yes.
And for more information, and also their website, which is Centerville-Washington-History.org. But if you haven't been to any of their events, I know you've got some upcoming, you talked about your speaker series earlier, but it's at Rec West, and your one in October is Who is Hamilton? Wow, that's timely, because this whole Hamilton explosion.
Yes, and we're excited about that. And we did hear this professor back when the library had their Hamilton exhibit, when we worked on that with them, and so we were lucky enough to get him again. And he is an amazing speaker and knows so much about Hamilton. So we're very excited about that.
So you learn a lot in the musical Hamilton, but you can hear obviously someone who studied Hamilton, and that's on October 17th. And those programs start at?
The refreshments are at 6:30, and the program is at 7. And they're usually over between 8 and 8:30, and they're free and open to the public.
And a great way to come and kind of get your feet wet a little bit and meet some folks, right?
Absolutely.
And then in November 21st, it's the 10 best presidents. Wow, how did he determine this?
That's a good question. I think we probably all have our own opinion about the best ones, but this is his opinion.
And this is presented by James Sayer, is it?
Yes,
okay.
Yes. And so that's our next November program. Then we won't have one in December because of the holidays, and then we'll start back up in January.
But it's not like you're not busy, because I know we're going to talk to you on another program about this Ghost Walk that's coming up.
Yes, and we're very excited about that. This is something we wanted to do for a long time.
And that's going to be on October
7th.
And that is going to be downtown Centerville. And then
the Holiday Walk.
Holiday Walk comes up November 19th. And so you'll have Asheville Wright House will be open, and
Walton House will be open, the school museum. We'll have all
horse and carriage rides.
We'll have all the stuff and downtown will be packed, and Santa and the whole thing. Yeah, so we got a busy schedule ahead of us.
Got a busy schedule, but it's a great way for people to really, this is such a great community. So many exciting things are happening, and it's just a matter of coming downtown or getting on a website. You can look at centervilleohio.gov. You can go to your website.
Yes.
And just get a feel for all the really cool things that are happening.
Come and visit historic downtown Centerville.
Oh, that's a nice commercial. And so much is going on there. And you can, even if you're out and about, if you're at Grader City Barbecue, if you're at Panera, any place, even having lunch, you're open at 12 o'clock.
We're open at noon.
So you can just zip right over and find out more about what's happening.
Yes, come and visit us. We want visitors. We love them.
Yeah, and just going over a rundown of calendar events, just in talking to you, I'm realizing it. So on September 7th, it's the Taste of Centerville. You can get tickets now. It is a limited number of tickets, so you want to make sure that you get your ticket. And then following that, I guess, would be your
Ghost Walk.
Your Ghost Walk on October 7th also, and that's in downtown, and that's going to be in the evening. You can sample from restaurants there as well.
Yes, we'll have shopping, and restaurants will be open, and then we'll have the walk, learning all the history and some good past things that have happened here in Centerville. That
a little bit of scary history.
Yeah.
Then October 17th, Who was Hamilton, and then November 19th is the Holiday Walk, and then November 21st is the 10 Best Presidents, and I'm exhausted, Vickie.
And we'll have the Veterans exhibit at the library.
Right. So Veterans on November 11th. And actually that week,
yes.
Veterans Day, right? All right, well, keep up all the good work. Thanks for keeping us all in the know about all these great things that are happening. We'll see you next time.